Dallas Thiessen right there. Tyson.
It looks like Thiessen.
Depends on which side of the wall you were on in Germany, your family.
Really?
Tyson,
Okay.
Schultz, with a T,
Really?
with not a T.
I didn't know that. That's very interesting. I do know Dr. Oker, the food company. If you go to the grocery store, you'll notice Dr. Oker, you can get like a little. There's Dr. Oker frozen pizzas. They do like creme caramel kits. You can get like these manslaughter, just quick food stuff. Yeah. His family was on the east side, and then I think he escaped to the west. So it didn't exist, and then the wall came down, he went back, reclaimed the factory, and started it back up again. Kind of a cool story.
Yes, it's for communication.
So we know the coach's names on it. Who's our head coaches?
Head coach over here, Andy Zacharias.
Right. Who's over here?
Matt something.
Matt something. Is that, what side of the wall was the something? If you're something on one side and something on the other?
I know all the other coaches. So over here is Andy Zacharias, O-line coach Derek Gibson,
Suresh.
and Suresh Pare.
Okay.
And then over here is Matt something. I don't know.
Which one's the head coach?
Ray Jack.
With the beard.
And Sue.
Welcome to a special spring edition of Giants Blitz. I'm Tim Amy, your host, joined by the incomparable Mr. Ian Parks. Ian, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
So today, Friday, closed a rather dark chapter in the history of Chilliwack Giants football. Former treasurer Josh Cahoon sentenced 1 year in prison for stealing $29,000 worth of money from the Chilliwack Giant organization. Now, Ian was on the board. I sat on the board with Josh as well. But Ian, you were there for the entire saga, I guess we could call it. The chapter finally closed. Let's go back to the very beginning. Now, Josh was treasurer, and when did you guys start realizing that something was going wrong?
Well, first, Tim, I think I should point out that I was on the executive at the time. I can't say that I do speak for the Chilliwack Giants right now.
That's fair
coach, but I just wanted to make sure that we got that out. Still have kids playing with the Giants, and I still coach with the Giants, but I'm not currently on the executive, so I want to make sure that I'm not speaking for them.
Oh, that's fair enough.
But second, yes, I was there, and you're absolutely right. It is a dark chapter that's finally behind us. It's just over 4 years now since the first time we had some money where we thought was being stolen from us. So we brought that to the attention of the police in about June of 2018. And it was quickly found out by the police through an audit of the books that unfortunately it was one of our own. And so it sucked. It really hit us hard. But I do want to get my point across in saying that it's so nice having this completely it passed us. Josh said some compelling things on Friday about being accountable, and we're glad that that's the case because, unfortunately, in the last 4 years, there's been some people talking about, who's responsible, etc. And of course, we weren't allowed to say anything for the last 4 years because it was an open investigation and whatnot. So I feel for Josh. I feel for his family. I wish them all the best. But now it's for the Chilliwack Giants to go on and move forward.
So when you said you noticed money was missing, all of a sudden you're looking at the books and it's like, where's $5,000? Like how did you guys figure out that there was money gone?
They're out a little bit early. I literally said to somebody when I saw the numbers, we had some bounce checks in the summer of 2018. I looked at the books and not knowing where the money went, I said, wow, we're getting $2,000, every which way, and it ended up when we counted them, there was 15 separate checks. that were not in compliance with our policy, where it was single signature only and uploaded.
Oops. You already killed Blitz. Yeah.
And here we go, red.
All right, we're gonna go live.
Are we on here? I think we are. I don't know if that's on. We're on. Okay, well, welcome to the kickoff opening game for the 2022 spring Bantam football season. Tim Amy, Ian Parks, live at Townsend Park. We have Chilliwack Red hosting Chilliwack Blue. The Battle of the Whack. And here we go. Not a bad kick.
Nice kick.
Takes a red bounce. Fielded lovely, number 2.
Number 2, Logan Murphy with the carry. And he's brought down, looks like...
Good fight on that kid. Comes up in about,
48. That was Wayne Wren on the tackle there.
say 48. I think it's the 38.
I'm blind as a bat, man.
Logan Murphy on the kickoff return.
Yeah, Logan Murphy has been one of the
hi, Ian.
studs on both these teams. He definitely wants to get the ball. When you get the ball in his hands, some cool things definitely happen. Look at that. Takes on 2 kids bigger than him, just that extra 2 yards. Fantastic job.
How you been, Ian?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I want to give normally Matt Macri is doing these games with me. Matt's mom fell ill, and that's why he's not here today. So we want to send out our thoughts and prayers and love to Matt. He's with his mom in hospital right now, so here's hoping for a speedy recovery. So we're thinking of you, Matt. All right, 1st and 10. Snap. The pitch to the outside, number 82. Tuck that ball in, young man. Not a bad carry. Picked up a few yards on that play. And then, of course, is Charlie Larson.
Yeah, that was a sweep to the outside there. Looks real close to a first down, but you're absolutely right. Charlie being a receiver, and they give him a first down there.
Nice.
Charlie being a receiver out in open space, not used to carrying the ball in traffic, but did a great job to get a first down.
What, I missed the number. Who's our pivot on blue right now?
That's Owen Tutty.
Owen the Tuffy Tutty. Back in action, who came out of retirement. He's our Tom Brady. I won't say Jim Brady. I'm coming over a flu. I apologize in advance. The snap, the reverse, or that's the jet sweep. To the outside, number 2. There's Logan Murphy again.
Oh, and he's finally brought down.
Hull down. Picked up a few yards on that.
Yeah, that was a jet sweep to the boundary there, and good enough for a first down. Blues dominating right now. 2 runs, 10 yards each. That's a pretty good average.
We're back. Alrighty. Here we go. Was that a first down?
It was.
Oh my gosh. I'm coming over, just getting over probably the worst flu I've had in 22 years. So if I make these mistakes, just forgive me. Handoff, number 82. He's got a stride. He's got some room. Pushed out of bounds. Is he good enough for another first down?
82. That is Charlie.
Yeah.
And it's another first down. Number 82, of course, Charlie Larson.
Yeah, another 11 and a half yards there. So 3 runs, 3 first downs. Let's see if they go to the air here now that they're in Reds territory.
It's the Larson-Murphy Tutty show so far early in this inner-city battle on this rainy April afternoon.
Tim, I hate to argue with you, but there's 3 guys up front that would argue that it's not the show of them, it's the blocking that's happening right now.
Ooh. Matt Paisley took me to task years ago for not recognizing the O-line. He was very upset with me. Incomplete pass. Looks like he was going back to number 2 on that. Number 22 on defense. Tyson Jones came running in there, but it bounced out of play. So 2nd and 10. Chilliwack Blue.
You know, that ball fell short to Murph there, but Jonesy, if that ball was thrown well, Jonesy's going the other way for 6.
Yeah, he was coming right in. He had his eyes on that one.
Yeah. But as anticipated, after 3 solid runs, I figured they'd go to the air. They'll probably hit the ground here again.
You know, you got to mix it up, right? It just gets too darn boring. All you ever do is throw to your backfield, and, you know, it's no fun to watch, right? Throwing makes the heart grow fonder. There's another pass. Nice catch. Good block. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another. This kid's fighting. Oh, and he leans forward to get the extra yard. Set up a 3rd and about 3, sitting around the 37-yard line in the offensive zone. Blue on a roll.
Yeah, Murph's going to kick him for that one. That's of course, the screen game is always kind of that hybrid between run and pass. It's a high percentage pass play, but Murph bounces that to the outside. It's definitely a first down. So 3rd down and short here. Let's see if they can draw the defense offside.
You know, Blue seems to be rolling pretty good right now, so Red really needs to tighten up their defense, and now would be a perfect time to 3 them out. So we'll see what the Red defense can do in this play. Looks like it's a keeper. Oh, is he short? It's pretty close.
Definitely.
That is very
short.
close. Was that big number 66, Matthew the Godfather Gansky? It is.
And it is a first down.
Nice job on the defense by Red. They stepped up when they had to. Perfect job of Matthew Gansky there. Great tackle.
Yeah, you know, interesting that they went to that play call with 3 yards to go, because that's usually good for 2, but good for Red to get that 3 and out, like you said.
All right, Red ball in their own 37-yard line. From the shotgun, the snap, the handoff. This kind of blocking, they get 0. Big number 72 steps in. Evan
Tyson,
not Thiessen. Tyson.
Yeah, Moose read that right away.
Moose
went in there and chased that. Got just a handful of jersey there and stopped it in the backfield.
I lived in Saskatoon for a number of years, and there's a lot of large Mennonite community, and Taves is a popular name, but it's spelled Toews, so it looks like toes.
Yep.
So every once in a while, some guy gets sick of spelling his name, so you know, I say toes, so it's Taves and toe. You never know who was the Tave and a toe. It was kind of frustrating. Number 10 keeps it.
Quarterback keeps it.
He's got some room. Push, down to the 40-yard line. Picked up about 4 or 5 yards. Sets up a 3rd and about 7. And
Yeah.
sorry, what's the number on the quarterback there? Help me out.
Quarterback is Malachi Hackinson.
Malachi Hackinson.
And good for him for escaping 66, Caden Dyer. Like, that was a phenomenal attempt to get out there. And then, of course,
Good
when you run
push.
into 4 Blues,
Third down
Yeah.
here for Chilliwack.
Malachi did everything he could there.
He pushed them back a good 2 yards. Like, not bad. Okay. You going to punt out here?
Looks like punting formation here.
Look at the special teams. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. So, did you watch the Super Bowl this year?
Geez, my goodness, it seems like it was so long ago, but yes, I did.
Unbelievable game.
Yes.
All the playoff games. The one thing the CFL always had over the NFL is the Grey Cup, 7 out of 10 times is a good game. This year, they're both just lights out. Oh, we got a bad snap, and it looks like Blue picks up with better yardage than they left off. 1st and 10, about the 29-yard line. So Blue stays on that offensive zone, and let's see if they can put together a string and get it into the end zone. Yeah, that was a phenomenal playoff run on the NFL this season, man.
Yeah. Often what happens at this age is you don't do specials until later on in your practicing.
Yeah.
And so that was just a bad snap and it actually hit one of the blockers there. So tough break for Red, just when they had a good defensive stop. But we'll see what they can do here to really stop Blue as that train was rolling.
Defense wins championships, Ian Parks. So there you go.
Yes.
They're halfway there.
Yes, I happen to.
They're halfway there to us.
I happen to know that from personal experience.
There you go. There you go. Snap, drops back. Tutty wants a man. He's going deep. Little overthrown. I think he was looking for Zacharias, number 5 there. Zach.
Yeah, it looked like the smash concept there, where the hook on the outside was to keep that corner low.
Okay.
And then it was just overthrown to the corner there. So, but I mean, this is the first game of the year in spring, right? They're going to be able to hit that sooner than later.
You know what? I mean, if you have a couple bad plays in your opening game of the season, I don't think anyone's going to care by the end of season. So This is where you can actually, probably the first real live game they played in a long time. Oh, who we got? Greg Fawcett in the crowd today? Nice. Little football royalty. The snap. The drop. There you go. Get your screen. Number 80. Nice catch. Can't get past the defenders, though. Does he pick up any yardage? I think he got a few yards on that, but sets up third down.
Yeah, that's Ben Graff, and one of the purest route runners out there. A lot like Julian Edelman of the Patriots, now just with the Bucks.
Oh, okay.
Phenomenal route runner. So you got to respect his deep. He screens up there, and he gets some, 5 or 6 yards on the yak.
Nate Kushner, number 1 on red with that tackle, did a very good job. Shows some good enthusiasm afterwards. Pumps his team up. It looks like Blue is going to go for it, third and about 5. We got the smoke machine. No, that's the barbecue. Never mind. Snap. The handoff to the outside. Can he beat the tackle? No! And there's your big red machine defense, number 33, Denver Adam. The Denver omelet smothering in the backfield. Absolutely superb. And I think we've seen the strengths and weaknesses of both teams. The strength on blue so far is their offense, and the strength on red is their defense. Put them together, they could be unstoppable.
Yeah, Chilliwack's always got a great group of kids, and out of the 5 teams in the Bantam spring tackle this year, 2 of them are Chilliwack.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
They really are, because I coached for a bit or was around for a long time with my son playing, and you've been around since forever. They really are just a great group of kids. It's so much fun to be around these guys. All right, here's the snap. There's the handoff. Does he get some blocking out of the outfield? Out of the backfield. Number 21, the handoff. Cayman Alex cannot get his engine going there. Good defense on blue. If their offense seems to be chugging, but their defense actually stepped up too. So.
And of course, that's no fault of Cayman's.
No.
That's 2 inside runs that have been shut down by Blue's defensive line. So you'd think you want to start stretching out just a bit now.
Yeah. Run to the outside. Throw a screen. Mix and match. Here we go. 2nd and 10. 2nd and about 9. There's the snap. Drop back. There's the screen. Oh, overthrown. Tyson Jones. And number 8 is the Jeremy Saint Denis. St. Dennis or Saint Denis?
I think it's Saint Denis.
Okay. I'm from Montreal, so I have Saint Denis. It's a street.
You francophone everything.
I do.
But so that's obviously that's their second pivot they've got in here. I think both are going to get reps today for sure, especially being week 1.
Yep.
But the lefty, the southpaw, overthrew that just a little bit there.
Jeez.
So
there you go.
And
sets up 3rd and 10. What are they going to do? They're going to go for it? Or are they going to try and kick again?
It actually looks like there's a penalty here. They're marching it back
10 yards.
10 yards. Probably a hold. But because of that, it's 2nd and 20 instead of 3rd and 10.
All right. Well, you know what? No one wants to go back 10 yards to 2nd and 20, but sometimes Christmas comes early. You have another kick at the can. So if you want to get your defense going, get out of the backfield, now's your chance to really do it, right?
Absolutely.
One good run can really change a drive. So let's see what they can do. Let's see what they can do. Number 8 at pivot. Dusts off the hands. Shotgun. Snap. Handoff. Drops it. The bounce. Pick it up. Oh, number 25 just couldn't hang on to it. Too greasy. Ridley Maston in the backfield. So they still have one more try. Now they have 3rd down. So what was the what did we tell the kids in Adam when they're taking the hand up? What is it? Stinky armpits when you bring the arm up and.
Well, I think that jet sweep, I think that actually might be an improper marking of the down marker, because that was a throw in front of him to the jet sweep, which is actually an incomplete pass.
Uh-huh.
So they should not have, it wouldn't have been a fumble either.
There's a good kick. Look at that. Number 82, fielded. Better bring this guy down. Nice bit of tackling. Not bad. Beautifully caught, run back. Charlie Larson. Charlie's Angel. I don't know.
That was Charlie Larson.
I'm the nickname guy, so everyone gets a nickname whether they like it or not. Congratulations to you. You were coaching at GW Graham.
Yes.
Provincial champions in the high school ranks.
Thank you very much.
Very exciting game.
Yes, it was.
Very exciting game. I did not see it myself, but I heard all about it. And, of course, I know 3/4 of the kids on the team, so I was just absolutely elated that you guys took it.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Oh, we have a flag. Waved off.
Yeah.
First down. There we go.
It was on red.
Penalty declined. All right. Ooh.
So this is Blues' third set of downs now. They marched well and then have been stalled here, but I think you'll start seeing the run game activate their offense again.
Yeah.
Because, of course, their screen game's doing well. But you might see a run and then a deep shot here.
Going for the end zone. They're in good field position. 1st and 10 of the 29. Ball hasn't out moved from the spot the past several plays. Fakes the handoff. There you go. 82 to the outside. Kid's got a stride, man. Good tackling on red. That's a great run. I can't tell by the angle. It looks like a first down to me, but let's see what the officials say. They're signaling. Yep. Yep. First down. Okay. Perfect. Great run. Now, Red's defense really needs to step up because they seem to be getting first downs in their first couple of runs. They get a first down here. Chance starts going to be in the end zone. Looks like it's 1st and 10 about the 12-yard line.
So they've brought it over to the left hash mark now, obviously, so it actually creates a little bit of field on both sides. And I think here's where the offensive coordinator will start opening it up offensively in the air for sure.
Well, you got about 13 or 14 seconds for the first quarter as per the time clock, not the official time. Drops back, pass, man in the end zone. Oh, just over the head of number 12.
Carson Rain.
Carson, bringer of rain, just couldn't handle it.
And I've seen him score touchdowns with exactly the same route.
Oh.
So he, tough one. But you know what? He hasn't played with this quarterback for a whole heck of a long time.
Yeah.
So they'll.
Look at that beautiful pass.
They'll jump.
Oh, just over his fingertips.
Tell you, if he was outside a yard and a half, he has a better opportunity to catch that. So he needs to fade out just a little bit.
There you go. There you go. We'll reset the clock. There's probably a minute or two left.
Well, every incomplete pass, it stops.
Yeah.
Right? So the white hat has got the clock out there.
The snap, outside. He's got a bit of room. Can he beat one tackle? He beats one, two. Oh, looks like it's a 1st and goal. Looks like a 1st and goal. And we're playing 9-man rules, by the way, for those that didn't notice the shorter field. I found out today. It pays to read the small print. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Right on. End of the first quarter. So we'll start the second quarter opposite into the field. 1st and goal, Blue. Knocking on the door, looking for the first major score, or score at all, here in the game.
Interestingly, you said playing 9-man rules. The Canadian Amateur Rule Book for tackle football has both 12, 9, and actually even has 6. But it's not that there's different rules, but you nailed it. It's just a smaller field. It's a narrower field. Carb TF actually has 10-yard end zones and a 50 yards by 100-yard field.
Carp TF, what?
The Canadian Amateur Rule Book for tackle football.
Ooh, Carp TF. Look at you, Mr. Technical Guy. That's a joke. You laugh at that stuff. You're a little serious today, Ian. Come on, buddy.
It's football, dude. I'm all about watching this.
We watch to have fun. We have fun here, Ian. This is fun. Okay, we'll work on that. You work on drills. We'll work on fun. There you go. Oh, I have to sit down for a moment. I'm just getting over, I mentioned the flu. It's just terrible. Oh, my God. I got all my flu shots, just so you know. I did everything right, and I was very upset. All right, here we go. 1st and goal.
Fresh set of downs. Let's see if you see the power run or...
Ooh, a pass.
Yeah.
And, did he get it in?
No, I think his knee was down just before the
Denied. What a great defensive play. Number 80 with a superb pass, or catch, Ben Graff, pardon me. And who was the tackle on that?
Can't really quite...
33. Denver Adam, the omelet, once again scrambling it up right at the goal line.
That is a touchdown saving tackle. Like,
Right there.
To bring his inertia to a complete stop and down on the ground prior to that, that's a tough thing to do.
That was a superb play. Oh, my gosh. I mean, perfect pass, great catch, and a perfect tackle, like the trifecta. All right, what are they doing here? We got second down.
Pass again.
No, handoff.
Oh, touchdown.
And that's a touchdown. There you go. Number 82, Charlie Larson breaks open the offense.
Charlie Larson for the touchdown there.
So it's a 6-0 Blue lead early in the second quarter in this inter-city action here. Inter-city action. Got to keep my teeth.
Yeah, they're really opening up the pass game. I love to see that, especially a 9-man. You got so much more room out there. It's exciting to see.
I love 9-man. So that narrower field, it tends to lean to a little bit more passing.
Yeah.
No, I really enjoy 9-man. Okay. Oh, going for 2. Going for 1, pardon me.
Yeah, this is at this level here at the Bantam level is where you start to see the normal points after touchdown.
Oh, high snap. Can he hang on to it? Oh, he's still up there. Throws the ball. Hail Mary. God love him. Number 82, Charlie Larson, connected to number 12, Carson Rain. But, oh well, PAT did not connect.
Number 12, Carson Ray.
That's okay. You know what? Bottom line is they're having fun out there right
Oh, yeah.
now. Like when a scramble play like that happens, everyone's heartbeat goes up just a little bit. You don't practice for that kind of stuff, right? I mean,
You're right. You really don't.
they do have a fire drill, so if it's a bad snap, they have a fire drill. But you can't account for that bouncing in between your ankles 7 times with 3 people on your back.
And it's a little bit wet outside, so that means the ball's just a little bit slippery.
Yeah.
That adds to the drama. How have you been? How did you survive COVID? Did you survive COVID?
Well, I'm here.
Yeah, well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, no, that's just lots of football and lots of work and
Yeah.
lots of family, and so, doing, and then loving being out on the field again. Got
Oh.
practice after this game, so
Oh gosh, it was just awful. That first year was so boring. There's just nothing to do. We caved and got Netflix. We promised we'd never get Netflix because we knew we were just going to sit around and watch TV all the time. We finally caved.
Yeah.
And I discovered Last Chance U, which was the perfect bridge from Super Bowl till today because I got the football fixed in. All right, get up a worm burn. Oh, takes a funny hop. Number 25, chasing it down and does the astute thing, dives on the ball. Ridley Maston.
yeah, Ridley's a smart player. He will always do the right thing in those kinds of situations. So good for him. There's an internal clock for returners, and when that ball's bouncing like that and bounces over his shoulder, he knows that he's got to get that. Look, number 5 is Jack Zacharias.
Right on the doorstep.
Right on the doorstep. You're right.
Well, I mean, the key to kickoff return is not so much yardage as, in many cases, just maintaining possession, right?
Yeah.
If you have the ball, you can score. So, you know what? Fall on top of it, maintain the ball, and you've done your job.
Absolutely.
Snap, drops back. Number 10, nice throw. Oh, picked off a tip. Number 12, untouched into the end zone. Carson Rain.
10, that's 12, sorry.
And
Malachi Hackinson threw a beautiful pass, and the receiver went up for it. It didn't catch his number, and it went just off his fingertips and into the opposite end zone.
well, you nailed it. That was an excellent pass. Right in the window where it was supposed to be. If you check out this replay.
And the
here-
receiver did a brilliant effort to catch it, too, right? Oh, he just missed it on that replay. He came up, and there's actually, you know what, I didn't see the defender who tackled him, but it was that defender that wrapped him up the second his fingertips touched that ball. He gets credit for that touchdown.
Yep.
Because if he's not there, chances are either it's just an incomplete pass or a miracle catch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right, well, all of a sudden the blue offense is rolling, despite the fact that we're in defense. Now 12-0, 10:35, second quarter. Tim Amy, Ian Parks, ChilliwackGiants.com. A cloudy, overcast April afternoon here in Chilliwack for a spring bantam tackle. The snap, going for 2, pushing through, and that's 2 points. So now we got a 14-point lead, so they made up for the missed PAT in the last drive.
Owen Tutty with the carry there.
The Tuffy Tutty.
Yeah, strategically, that's the right thing to do. You want to get 2 on the board. You want to catch up for that lost convert. But still, developmentally, you want to, even though it's tough snap, tough hold, tough kick, everything's got to go right.
Yep.
You need game speed reps of converts. So I'd like to see them start seeing if they can kick it again.
Yep.
They got athletes on both sides that can kick the ball. So it's such an important facet of the CFL game, that special teams. It's literally 1/3 of the game.
I've been to 9-man provincial championships in Kamloops, and you've had midget teams that don't have a kicking game because they don't practice it. Drives me nuts. They don't punt. They don't even punt. You're 3-0 or 3 down 3 and long in your own end, and they're 3 and out and giving the opposition perfect field position. And it's like if you had a kicking game, you could keep yourself in the game, give yourself a chance.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, even if it doesn't go well, the fact that they're doing it in game time, to me, that is just gold. Like they work on the kicking game. And Red, they 3 and out, went to kick it, had a bad snap, and the next time they 3 and out, they went right back to it and got a great kick, right? So, oh, look at that. Number 33 grabs it off the bounce. Finds an opening. He's got some legs. Fight. Still on his feet. Does the spinorama. Pulled out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And, of course, that is the omelet, Denver Adams, scrambling it up one more time. And a great kick return to give Red the best field position they've had the entire game. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I tell you, Denver is the MVP of the Red Squad right now.
He's playing great.
Just in every facet of the game right now. He's made that game's touchdown-saving tackle. He's decided to put Red on his shoulders and say, let's go for a ride here. So
he's playing like a Swiss Army knife. There's just so much going on to his game, right?
Yeah. Let's see if this Red offensive line can hold the line literally just for a couple seconds here to give Jeremy St. Denis just a little bit of time.
St. Denis, baby. The snap from the shotgun. Oh, drops it. Pick it up. Go. Number 8. He needs a bit of blocking. Nice. Drops the shoulder. Look at the fight. And just enough to get the first down. Talk about making some chicken salad. Jeremy St. Denis brings it on that play. A bad snap that he turns into a first down. Love it.
I don't know if that was as much of bad snap as it was his mishandling of the ball.
Yeah, okay, on the handoff. That's fair enough. Let's leave the center out of this. There.
Well, I'm a center, and I like you win and lose by the line. So whenever possible, we got to give them kudos, and it's not their fault if something bad like that happens.
That's right. I take it back to all the centers worldwide.
Well, I know we're having fun here, but I'll be adversarial whenever I think it's necessary.
You're a scrappery, and I respect that. You can argue with me. That's okay.
We'll debate. We'll have conversations.
We're having a discussion. 33 breaks away from the tackle. He needs a bit of blocking on that outside. Oh, nice job, number 2. Logan Murphy takes his feet right out underneath him. But Denver Adam, the omelet, mixing it up one more time, showing some wheels and some football IQ, cutting to the other side. Great job.
If you look here, that is a breakdown. Moose gets in there untouched. Good for Adam for being able to hold on to that ball. But Murph comes like a rocket from that linebacker spot.
There he is. Look at that. Boom. Just drops right into the hip.
Yeah.
Great tackle.
I've seen that a couple hundred times from him.
Okay. He's a smaller guy. He gets down low, right? Smart play. Got to use all those weapons, arrows in your quiver, as they say. Here comes the snap. There go the slots. Nice snap. The throw. Good catch. Can he get past? Yes, breaks one tackle. Does he go past another? Picks up some good yardage. Number 11, Noah Sandu.
That is Noah Sandow.
And he picks up, is it Sandow?
Sandow.
Sandow, pardon me. Picks up the first down, and we're seeing some Red offense now. We've got a football game, ladies and gentlemen.
I tell you, I just got goosebumps watching Noah catch that pass, and he just darted inside. Look at this. Oh, I don't know if they're going to show it here. They've got him coming up here, but his yards after catch happened so quickly, the defense didn't know what was happening.
He runs north-south.
Yeah.
Right? And big mistakes, they try to do a little too much lateral.
Yeah.
And a kid like Noah, he just goes north-south, and that's why he gets the yardage. The slow snap, not bad. Wanted to hand it off, didn't have anybody. Looks like something, Myers may have gone a little cross back there. But he
Again,
probably picked up maybe a yard. No, right down on the line of scrimmage. Okay.
yeah, that was a tough snap. Tough to make anything happen there. His eyes are down. He's not watching the defense anymore. He doesn't know what's happening in front of him. Quarterback's just got to start going forward and make it not a loss.
There you go. And, again, the north-south, right? Picked it up, didn't try anything fancy, just moved forward, didn't lose any yards, still have 2 more tries, so heads-up play. From the shotgun. There go the slots. Snap, drops back. He wants a receiver. He's got to find one. He's a southpaw. Oh, nice catch. Nice throw, number 25. Ridley Maston. The Bull Maston. Nice job.
Yeah, that flood concept there, especially with a lefty run into the left there.
Across the body.
Maston just had Murphy in a trail position, and great job staying in bounds there. But we got a 3rd and short here for Red, so hopefully they can make something happen.
You know what? I mean, and they're what, inside the 20-yard line. So even if they don't get it here, their defense has been playing pretty strong despite the score, and they've got blue deep in their own end. So offense is really doing well here. It took a couple of plays to click, but we've got a football game on our hands. I would love to see Red score, just make it a little more of a game. Nice block. He's looking for a receiver. He's got a man. He's up. Oh! Did he do it? Yes! He does it! Number 11, Noah Sandow. What a catch! In traffic. That is fantastic. Number 8, Saint Denis was in trouble and just uncorks it, and Sandow just jumps up and fingertips it. Wow.
I tell you, in traffic, up against Charlie, Noah just said, I got this. Don't worry. Like, so impressive.
Oh, we got a timeout. That's a touchdown, right? They called it a touchdown?
I'm pretty sure they did. Yep, sticks are down. They're
Okay.
going for conversion.
They're just going to, I see. They're taking a timeout to figure out what they're going to do on the PAT. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go for 2 here just to cut the gap by 6.
Well, I tell you, like I said, he when flushed out of that pocket in a real urgent situation, Saint Denis threw that ball up, and with all that end zone, especially in the CFL game, Sandow just boxed a guy out. I think I've seen Sandow probably catch about 4,000 or 5,000 balls.
Really?
I've been coaching him for a number of years.
Oh, okay.
And I knew that he's got it in him, and I'm looking forward to what he's going to bring forward in the next couple of years for sure.
Sweet. Very sweet. Who does he play for in the fall?
He's a GW Graham Grizzly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Going for 2. Let's see what magic they weave. From the shotgun. Bit of a low snap, a handoff to the outside. Oh, still on his feet. He needs some blocking. Get some blocking. No, still on his feet. Holy mackerel, the fight, number 12, Brady Boyce Clare. Wouldn't give up. Didn't happen, but that's okay. They're on the board. 14-6, blue over red. They cut the gap by 6. And we've got a football game, about 6 minutes left to go in this half.
Boyce Clare last season was a D-end for us. Obviously, a little on the smaller side, but that play right there just showed why he could play any position. He has no quit in him.
Yeah.
Super, super happy with that. And again, although it's not a convert, that's a win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it's, it literally sometimes just comes down to effort and desire. If you're willing to fight and fight and fight, you may not get it every single time, but you'll get it more times than if you just sort of roll over and die. So, another timeout.
Timeout blue now.
Burning up the old timeout, 6 minutes to go.
Well, it's still developmental, and guess what? When you call some timeouts, you get more football.
There you go.
Right? And more football is never a bad thing.
No, I discovered Last Chance U, like I was saying. So that was my bridge between Super Bowl and now. But I'll tell you, this is why my kids are never going to go to school in the United States. One of them is Laney Community College in Oakland, California. So, you Google it. You're sort of curious about the school. this is a community college, right? So you can have an academic where you can springboard to a 4-year program, or you can do vocational. $15,000 a year in tuition in probably one of the most expensive areas in the United States. Like, insane how much it costs.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids are going to school out here. That's all I'm saying. Nice kick. Look at that. Wow, they really worked on special teams. Fielded, number 82. Did a good job on the bounce. Oh, look at that. Tries to Joe. Still on his feet. Look at the fight. How many Reds did it take to push him down?
Well, good for Red to rally to the ball there. Charlie's got this little jump step right here that's taking a lot of his inertia away right now.
Yeah, I see what you mean. He should have just kept running.
Yeah. Try to beat 72 to the outside or try to go through him. But, that jump step is about 2/3 of a second. And in that 2/3 of a second, you got 6 Red guys coming 7 yards on you.
Yeah.
So.
It looks good, though. It makes for good TV.
Okay.
Again, Ian, we're here for fun, Ian. Lighten up, Ian. Come on.
Well, we can't.
Come on, buddy.
We can't always do what Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes do, right? So
they make it look easy.
Yeah.
Those do. Holy moly. Fundamentals. How do we do it? Fundamentals. All right, blue ball. 1st and 10. 38-yard line. Drops back. Short pass. Oh, had it in his hands. Hauled down beautifully. Can you read the jersey? 28?
let me just see here. 25. Was it Maston
Ridley?
again?
25.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might have been Maston again.
Look at this. Had him wrapped up.
20, 20. Kate Handy.
Kate Handy, okay.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I should have known. Middle linebacker. My goodness.
Jeez, Ian, focus, for God's sake.
Well, Kate's actually from Abbotsford.
Oh, okay.
He's come out here. He came out here last year for the BCPFA regionals.
Okay.
And just a great kid.
Nice.
And he's a leader with the things that he does on the field.
Cool.
Super, super happy with him.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, unfortunately, Abbotsford could not get a Bantam team together this year. A lot of their football kids play rugby this time of year, so I guess they just couldn't get the interest going. Ball is up. It's got a man wide open, just shy. Wanted number 12, Carson Rain. It just a little too short for him. Just a little. Just a little.
So a couple incompletes here. Usually 3rd and 10's a passing down, but when you get a couple incompletes like that, you want to just at least get some positive yards, right? And I'll tell you, remember their first 3 runs for 31 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Like when they get the proper blocking up front and just a little bit of edge time, they can get first downs at will.
Okay. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Are they going to kick? Looks like they're going to try and kick. Nice kick. Look at that. Holy smokes. Good field. Number 11. Just needs some blocking. Come to the outside. 11 on 12. Well, he picked up some good yardage there inside the 50-yard line. Got it back to the offensive zone. Noah Sandow, your boy. And, of course, hauled down by number 12, Carson Rain. So, very good. Look at this. Noah could have turned on the Jets a little bit more. Could have sprinted a little harder because he saw Carson coming in, right? So he's sort of anticipating the hit. But still, picked up some good yardage, and he's in the offensive zone. So you did your job, buddy. Good stuff.
Absolutely. And more importantly, we take for granted catching those punts sometimes with a whole bunch of people coming at you with your eyes up in the air.
Yeah.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, stayed really focused, laser beamed right on it. Good kick, good catch. It's been some really nice football today. I'm really enjoying this. From the shotgun, there go the slots. Snap, handoff. Well, has a little bit of room up the middle. Look at this. Back to number 21.
Cayman Alex. He had a couple runs earlier that just didn't come to fruition. And I've been coaching him for about a year now, and he's getting better literally every day. So to see that
back
come
to
out
number
of him right
21
now is really refreshing.
The worst thing about being Cayman Alex, people look at your name, you think your name's Alex Cayman.
Yeah.
And it probably drives them. No, it's Cayman. Oh, never mind. I had a neighbor back in Saskatoon, Forbes Murray, as opposed to Murray Forbes. Just like, yeah, all the time. All the time. Just call me Forbes. Snap. Handoff to the outside. Up the middle. Look at that. Number 20. It's got some room. It's got some wheels. Nice stiff arm around to the outside. Took two guys to haul him down. Number 82 came in to finish it off. Charlie Larson.
And Kate Handy, that's the kid that we were just talking about as middle linebacker, comes in to give Cayman Alex a bit of a spell and has a great cut up the middle and then bounces to the outside.
The handyman, Kate Handy, with a great run. Another first down. And these are two pretty evenly matched teams all of a sudden. It looked like a little bit of a blue dominance when we got started, like their offense was just clicking a little bit more. But all of a sudden, everyone sort of found their legs, and we could be a pretty good rubber match here, so I'm pretty stoked.
Well, if you think about it, other than the pick six off of receiver's hands,
that's the difference.
It's one touchdown each.
Yeah, and there was a perfectly thrown ball, and the receiver was there too. Sometimes it just happens. Oh, nice throw! Look at that. Tried to make something happen on the sack. Didn't happen. So they're going to lose a bit of yards there, but no worries. Still second down. They still got lots of time in the clock. Coming up on the old 2 minutes. Did we get a 3-minute warning? I didn't see.
Are they calling that a sack? They're calling it a sack.
I guess they were saying maybe he was down before he threw it. I don't know.
Perhaps, but
kind of weird, eh?
Yeah, my thought was that he was getting rid of that ball. And then you know what? A good tailback will actually just drop it on purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go down.
Just because he also does.
Oh, right. Yeah. Incomplete pass. Yeah. Okay. Here. Drops back. Ball. Throw. Oh, nice pass. Receiver is just off his point. So that's a 3rd and long on the old 30-yard line, the blue 30-yard line. What do they do here? Got $1:43, 2 minutes or so left. They're taking a timeout. What would you do? Would you kick it? Or would you try and maybe run it another 10 yards?
I would see if I could run it, bounce it out to the left, see if we can break some tackles, pin them a little bit deep.
Yeah.
You think at this age that punting might pin them deep or punting might get you a rouge?
Yeah.
But you got Charlie Larson back there.
Yeah.
Charlie Larson.
That's the danger,
He
right?
can take it back 100 yards. And
18 inches of daylight.
Yeah. So, tough decision. I see that offensive coordinator Terrell Sparvier is in there right now, so he's dialing something up and, just focusing on making sure if their guys do their job, offense is supposed to be successful. And defense has to guess right. So, we'll see what he does. Sparvier is a great offensive coordinator. I've worked with him in the past.
Sparvier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool name. Okay. Well, they're going for it. Let's see what they can do. 3rd and about 15. Drops back. Passing play. Ball's up. Oh, number 34. Does he make chicken salad? He does. Wow. Tyler Struxma. What a catch. Great O-line job. Got that ball off. And suddenly it's within 2. Well, they looked like they were dead. Pardon me.
I tell you, if you look at that right guard, number 61, he stretched out and got that D end. If they just enough for Malachi to get that ball away. There's a proud dad up here right now that is just grinning ear to ear right now because that touchdown again comes down to the line. That touchdown is because of Ben McKay right there. Good for Strixma for hauling that in.
Right, great throw, great catch, but yeah, you get a good block. That's the difference maker. Going for 2, trying to tie her up. Low snap, handoff up the middle. Can't do it. But they still get 6 more when most people thought they were dead in the water. So we're within 2 with about a minute and a half to go in this half. And what an exciting game so far. This is great.
Absolutely.
This is great. Did you go anywhere for March break or anything? Get any fun in the sun?
No, coach football.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did some golfing or something.
Yeah, I did golf one of the days. My 2 older boys were working a little bit, so I took my younger one golfing, so that was nice.
Sweet. Where'd you go golfing?
Shem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, 50-50. I gotta get one of those. Can't win if you don't play, Ian. Come on.
Raise your bucket. Let us see you. There she is.
All right, but a minute and a half to go. We got a 2-point game. I love it watching two Chilliwack teams play against each other. It's just there's something about it, right?
Well, as a Chilliwack guy myself, I want to see a tie go into overtime.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody to be successful. You're going to see some tears at the end sometimes because nobody likes to lose.
Oh.
But
Nobody knows the ball is falling off the tee. That's focus. Okay, try it again. Well, you want to see just a good game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a live ball. Takes a bit of a bounce. Fields it cleanly.
Picked up by Charlie Larson.
Does 48? No. Number 1? No. Good stiff arm. Oh, he steps out of bounds. He was just doing great. 2 really solid stiff arms.
Yeah.
And steps out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. So, gives his team some good position. So, actually, it was a half-decent run back.
Yeah, Wayne could have taken that outside shoulder just a little bit better, and then same thing with Nate, but good pursuit. It really, because of Nate, he went out of bounds, so good for Nate, good for Kushner.
When I see the stiff arm like that, all I want to see is somebody just grab the arm and sit down. That's all I want to do. Just grab the arm and sit down, and that just kills the play right there.
Happening in real time as fast as it does.
Yeah.
A little bit of a challenge.
It's not. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's your best. As soon as that arm comes up, you just grab the wrist, and just sit down.
Just do the old wrist lock.
That's right. Snap. Oh, sorry. It's not kung fu class. Shame on me. See you in math class. Anyway, snap. Ooh. Wants a pass. Has a receiver, number 2. Nice outside move. Oh, still on his feet. Thought he had him. Thought wrong. And good old Logan Murphy pushes through to the first down. Look at that. Never give up on a tackle, my friend. Rule number 1.
So good for Murphy for fighting that tackle to get that first down. And I'd like to think that Murphy has got the wherewithal to also get out of bounds, right? Because you'll see that the head ref here has got his hand up so the clock doesn't start.
Right.
So if we can utilize that out of bounds, so that because a minute 19, you can take that 58 yards, no problem.
Oh, that's a lifetime. You can score them. That's tons of time.
Yeah.
Hey, Buffalo lost a playoff game in 13 seconds, so.
Yeah.
Here's the snap. One man back, drops back, wants a receiver. Good traffic up front. Looks like he had number 2 in his sights, but just couldn't make it happen. 2nd and 10 on the 51-yard line? 52-yard line. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy.
It's the only thing I can see.
Isn't it fun getting older, Cindy? Just great. Eyesight, energy, your knees.
I got bionic knees.
You got bionic knees?
Great now.
Oh, really? Oh, do you get them replaced?
I got mine replaced.
When was that? Oh, wow. All right, from the shotgun. Snap, drops back, wants a receiver. Finds his man off the fingertips, had Zacharias in his sights. And Zacharias, you see the look on his face.
Well, he started going upfield before he caught that ball.
He knew it. He knew it the second that ball bounced off his fingertips. You just...
All it takes is that split 0.16 of a second to start looking upfield before you catch that ball, trying to get that, to avoid that tackle. And you see it all the time. That's when they drop balls at the professional level.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It really is kind of amazing because the mistakes, the plays like that the kids make here they don't make, it happens at college, CFL, NFL. Like, it's just full-bore humanity. All right, number 30, the toughie at pivot. Snaps back. Quick pass. Finds his man. Number 2. Stopped by number 1 and did not get the first down. Nate Kushner spoiling the party. So it was about a year ago. I'm looking for a pair of shorts or something. It was in the off season. There was nothing. I'm just looking around, right? So I go into a store in town, and sure enough, Owen's in there with his mom, and I can't remember his mom's name. Awesome woman. So she hears me talk and just recognizes my name from the announcing. She goes, "Tim, how are you? I'm like, hey, how are you?" Blah, 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 blah. I said, "You guys playing football?" She's like, No, I'm not." I'm like, "Oh, come on, man, really?" She goes, "Yeah." Owen turns to her and goes, "Mom, Just because you're good at something doesn't mean you want to do it. I'm like, look at you with the Instagram quote of the day. Lo and behold, right back in there. So, yeah. Kids. They're fun to make. Okay, Wormbrunner. Nice, gets the pass off, just a little bit overthrown.
Oh.
Yeah, number 48 in the sights?
Yeah,
Wayne Wren. Wren. Okay.
It was overthrown, and Ben Graff, if it was overthrown by another inch or two, Ben would have been taking that the other way. So,
Kind of a gimme.
yeah.
We'll take that incomplete pass if you're red.
This is like last night's NCAA Final Four basketball game.
I didn't see it. It wasn't on the regular channel. I didn't get the channel.
This last minute and 19 is going to be 4 different series here with all the incomplete passes.
From the shotgun. Anticipation's killing me. The handoff up the middle. He's got some room. He's got some wheels. Just enough for a first down. He's got enough for the first down, but he'll keep that clock running.
Let's see if Red calls a timeout here, if they've got one.
That's the first down.
Gary, it is a first
No,
down.
no. Looks like he's going to keep motoring.
Okay. Of course, the clock stops until everything's set. Now it starts, right?
Right?
So they may not have any timeouts, or they might try to save them for a little bit later. They've already had something in the
They've
can.
used at least 2, if my recollection's correct. Here we go. Quick, snap that ball. Quick, you ran out of time. Nice snap. Fakes the handoff. Look at this.
Wow.
Can he get past that? No! Hauls him down, number 33 on blue.
Wyatt Carsonson.
Nice job. 23 or so seconds left. That was a nice play. He still picked up the 9 yards.
But with the clock going to start here in a couple seconds, you're probably only going to get 2 plays here. So this one and another one, unless you start seeing some incomplete passes. Or
You got to make it count.
yeah.
Snap, drops back, pass. He needs a receiver. He's in traffic. Breaks the tackles. Starts running. Oh, didn't get the blocking. Got the first down. Now if they have a first down or a timeout left, you're going to, oh, that's the end of the calf. Okay. Well, you know what? They kind of finished on a high, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a 2-point game. They had a good offensive set of downs.
Yep.
Blues defense played just perfectly fine, so both teams are in good shape going into the second half. Okay.
Absolutely.
Tim Amy, Ian Parks, ChilliwackGiants.com. We're going to take a break. See you in 12 minutes.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be back. So, obviously, the first thing you do is call police.
Yes.
Did you ever suspect that it was someone within the organization originally, or?
Unfortunately, we did, because when we saw who the checks, all 15 checks were made out to, it was one of our own, and so we brought that to the police immediately.
Okay, now, of course, you brought it to the police. It was a bit of a lengthy investigation. I think there were some issues. An officer had to go off on sick leave or something, and whatever. I mean, it got settled. It took a little longer than maybe it should have, but eventually charges were laid. Went to trial, of course, convicted, pled guilty, and now a year in prison. I think one of the burning questions was when he originally got charged and his name came in the paper, it turns out he had done this to a different organization in Kamloops. So, of course, what everybody asked was, well, if you had done this before, why didn't you know, and why did you put him in charge of money? So I know the answer to that question, but I want you to tell everybody.
Yep, absolutely. So as the coach's liaison at the time, I was responsible for getting the criminal records checks and vulnerable sector checks for all of the coaches, and Josh was the coach at the time as well. And so when about 8 or 10 years ago, the government had created an online vulnerable sector and criminal records check, and where they went themselves online instead of going to the local detachment or local department, and we were told yay or nay, no specifics about whether or not they were allowed to coach. In some instances where there were criminal records, somebody in Victoria deemed whether or not it was appropriate for them to coach children, and that was what the standard was.
Yeah.
And that was the only standard we had, whether or not we could trust them with children.
Yeah.
We had some people with criminal records that they had disclosed to me, and the government said that they were fine because it was 20 years ago or 30 years ago or not relevant. Or
Yeah, non-violent crime, didn't hurt kids, yeah.
Exactly. So Since then, of course, the Chilliwack Giants in treasurer positions and positions of authority are asking now true criminal records checks, which I think is important. Lesson learned for sure, but nothing that we would have known about in the first instance. So.
Yeah, I mean, and in fairness to the Giants, this had never happened before, and as our past president Wayne Bjorgi put it, you just trust people. You never in a million years think this is going to happen to you, and despite the fact it happens all the time. Like churches, sports clubs, everything. Somebody embezzles. Dave Stupich was an NDP minister and stole from the government, for crying out loud, with Bingo Casino Gate or whatever the heck it was called. So this is over. This is behind us. Now, you mentioned the trial was yesterday. You listened in. Josh made some, I'm sorry speech. I'm not going to editorialize, whatever. You listened to it. Talk to us about that. What did the judge say? Because I think, if I understand correctly, you actually thought he was going to get house arrest, and then it turns out he got a year in jail.
Well, what I thought doesn't really matter, obviously, because it's the court of law that makes the decisions. There's lots of mitigating and aggravating circumstances in this situation, so it's more than just a 5-minute conversation that you and I can have, for sure. Yeah. But ultimately, the judge made a decision that he felt was right for the public's interest. And so we can't second guess that.
No, of course not.
And we just looked, again, to move forward with it. It's not lost on me that this is the 30th year the Chilliwack Giants have been around. And so that's just a small chapter, small road speed bump in our history. And we'll move forward as one of the best associations in all of British Columbia.
It really is. For 30 years, we've endured a lot. This is probably the worst thing we've ever faced, because Josh, A, stole the money, and B, didn't put in for things like gaming grants, jail time, personally, because if he got in house arrest, I would have been kind of choked. This sort of sends a message that, you're actually mind splits. Ian was waiting for me. All right, we're back. Kickoff. And just out of bounds, well, probably around the 35-yard line, somewhere thereabouts, unless they want to take it again, which...
They might get him to kick it again. Get an opportunity to have a return. You got Sandow and I think somebody else back there. So why wouldn't you want to put the ball in their hands? But it looks like they'll just take it at the 40 instead.
Yeah, I've seen a team, I think it was that junior Bantam inter-squad scrum we had going with COVID. We got a few games in, right? I was here to announce. And I think in one instance, they opted to get it kicked again, and they completely burned them. Like it was just the kid sent it 40 feet over everybody's head on the second one. So they should have just taken where it was. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
1st and 10, red. Number 10 at pivot, drops back, hand off to the outside. Nice tackling. Big 66 for blue.
That was Caden Dyer. He
The
got
Dyer maker.
Yeah, he got outside real quick there. It might have been a missed assignment, blocking assignment, because he got in so quick. But I mean, that's the thing. When your running backs don't have time, then it's a real challenge to drive.
Yeah, he had no chance on that. Great heads-up tackling there. I got my 50-50 ticket. I went for the cash option rather than the meat option. We have a meat one where you get coupons for Johnson's and Mad Butcher, but I'm going cash. I need the money. More on that later. Oh, nice interception, number 12. I kind of lost the ball in traffic. Look at that. Carson, the bringer of rain, gives him a 1st and 10 at the own 41-yard line.
Yeah, you know, that's Carson's second interception of the day.
Yeah, you're right. Kid's having a banger.
Yeah, we call that ball hawking.
Ball hawking.
Yes.
Ooh.
He just seems to have a nose for where the ball is, and you know, catching that in traffic too. It's a real
Ball went up.
Sets his offense up quite well.
Just a great play. Defense wins championships, and so far both defenses have actually played lights out. You know, Reds made those big tackles when they had to, and now here we got Blue with the interception. So, gosh, it's a great game. All right, blue ball, the snap, the handoff. He's got some room to the outside. Look at the wheels. That's a first down, and then some. Fights off some tackles, still on his feet, finally hauled down.
So not only was that a good run and a good spin,
Logan Murphy.
but I tell you, if you look here at the top of the screen, number 12, he comes inside, and then he just goes downfield, looks to go make some blocks, makes a key block there.
Yep. Look at that. That was a good extra 5 yards by that one block right there.
Yeah, and you know, as a coach, I'd like to see block and then get to next level instead of come back behind. But you know, he's doing the right things. Receivers don't always get credit for some of their blocks because it's an open field. It's such a challenge.
Well, I think that's why they call them wideouts too, because half the job is blocking too, right?
Yeah.
So people forget that. That's why we're here to remind them. Okay. That was a joke. Anyway. Number 84 out of the backfield. Look at this. Look at that toe drag, man. Nice job. Big 84. Who is that guy?
Tim Bullard.
Bullard.
Yeah.
Kid's a hoss. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, I think he's relatively new to football, but, you know, obviously he's got size and strength. You can't teach size and strength.
No.
Right? So, you know, he muscled forward there for 7 yards, and he's tough to get down.
Nice little carry there. Sets up a second and about 3. Yeah. About 3 or 4.
Closer to 4,
Just inside the 20-yard line as I stand up my weary legs. I'm weary, Ian. Don't laugh at me. Oh, be quiet. Cindy's going to give me her titanium knees pretty soon. Back to 84. Look at the moves. Look at the power on that kid. And that is the first down, 1st and 10, probably at the 10-yard line. Look at that. Is that the 10-yard line or the 15? I can't tell where the angle.
It's a 10.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 10. Nice.
So that being Tim's second carry of the day, already getting downfield with a little bit more explosiveness, so that that anxiety of running at people is starting to dissipate. But I tell you, he's going to get better. When he starts to learn how to lower his shoulders, he's going to be something to reckon with.
He's a big kid. He's a stiff arm away from lighting her up. All right. From the shotgun, the snap. Drops back, looking for a receiver. Nope, keeps it himself. Can he get in there? Very nice carry. I'm going to give him 8 yards on that one.
Yeah.
Sets up a second and...
Ref wasn't
Goal.
as generous. It looks like second goal from the 3, where the ref's at there, right there.
Yeah.
So.
Is it second and goal, though? Because technically it'd be... If they get right on the...
Looks like they dropped the stick, so yeah.
Oh, it is first and goal. Okay, so it is goal. All right, fair enough. Because he was on the 10-yard line, right? So technically the goal line would be another set of downs,
Thought
but...
they put the sticks up first,
So good for Tuddy for recognizing that, you know, that could have been, that was great coverage by Reds D, and then just took what Reds middle of the defense gave him.
Handoff. Back to Big Bullard. Oh, good. There's the red defense we were talking about.
Bullard.
And again, if he drops his shoulders and uses power angles coming through that,
Yeah.
he's going to get through. He doesn't realize the strength and explosiveness that he's got because he's relatively new to football.
Right.
So,
Blue team's Wheaties during halftime. It's going to make it up as you go along sometimes. They've had good offense this whole game, right? So we've seen this the whole game from Blue, not to contradict Cindy over there. But Red's defense steps up when it has to, so it's now 3rd and goal about the 2 or 3 yard line. Blue calls a timeout. Mr. Zacharias is out there scheming. We'll see what happens. Red wants that ball back. Wants to keep this within a 2-point game. This is big. The tension mounts.
all right. It's a big play for both teams, obviously.
This is big. This could be everything.
See what Coach Andy drew up here in the huddle.
From the shotgun. The snap. The pitch to the outside. Do they get him? I don't think so. Touchdown. Just got in. Lack of that. Logan Murphy.
When I saw Logan in the backfield there, you're just your prototypical scat back. Again, Carson with a block. And
It was the block. They just gave him that 18 inches of daylight. Need to get into the old end zone.
yeah, absolutely. So, again, great call by Coach Andy there. So what he did there was changed up his personnel. That's the first time Logan Murphy lined up at tailback.
Okay.
And he did it for a reason, because he knew that he could get to the outside with his speed and moves. He can get 3 yards all day long. So
His moves like Jagger. Huh? High snap. That was a setup. Is he going to throw? No. He's going to get in? No, he's not. So unfortunately, the PAT is unsuccessful, but still another 6 points on the board for Blue. And can Red come back to get it back within 2 or maybe tie it up? Only time will tell.
well, again, I'll add that other than that pick 6 off the receiver's hands, it's still 2 touchdowns to 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, you're 100% correct.
So we'll see what the specials can do and what both defenses can continue to do halfway through the third quarter here.
Team Amy, Ian Parks, ChilliwackGiants.com, our inaugural game in our spring tackle Bantam season, live from Townsend Park here in luxurious tropical Chilliwack, British Columbia. Heart of the valley. Are we the heart of the valley? More the kidney? More than maybe the liver? The spleen? We're the liver. We're the liver. The liver of the valley.
So you see specials adjusted just a little bit. They're back 2 or further back.
A bit of a worm burn of a kick. Live ball. What happens? Oh, Blue recovered. No. Just over jumped it. 22. Tyson Jones. Look at this.
Rain's kicking himself right now, but that's a fast-moving ball. Good for Jonesy in traffic, getting that ball. I tell you, Jonesy, when he came out for the first time a couple of years ago, was just learning the game of football, and now, how many times we've said his name quite a bit today. So
yeah. Clearly,
he's a difference maker now. I'm really impressed.
I'm anxious to see some of the other teams play. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun season. How many games they playing? 5, 6?
No, they're playing 4 games. They're just playing everybody once, so that it can be.
There's 5 teams. Yeah, so
they'll conclude the spring season prior to spring camps for high school.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 50. Bit of a bobble snap. Number 8 hangs on to it. He's got some wheels. Just needs a bit of blocking, and picks up. Give him a good 5 yards on that play. Not bad. Made a little chicken salad out of there.
So again, for the listeners who might not be watching this, when you say bobbled snap, that was a perfect snap.
A perfect snap. I
So
stand corrected.
No, he bobbled it.
Is a high? Was the snap a little high though?
He was right at his eyes. Right at his eyes. Quarterback has got to expect that ball to be. Right
We have an
there.
injured player. We have a man down. They're taking a knee. Number 2, Logan
Yeah.
Murphy. He's hoping he's just hurt a little bit. The ball was a little bit high, and he juggled it a bit when he caught it. It was pretty much what I was trying to say in the instant.
You're half right. He juggled it a bit when he caught it. So
It's going to be a fun afternoon. How many more minutes? 5 minutes in this quarter, and then 12 more. All right.
I call it like I see it.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, come on, Murph.
I didn't see the play that he got. Oh, jeez.
He's an aggressive player. Often when they are just still like this, it just gives an opportunity for the trainer to do some evaluation and do some mobility, range of motion type stuff. So, we'll give him a second to work it out. These kinds of things happen in all sports, including football, and as it's both guys on both teams don't want to see this happen for sure.
No. He looks like he's rolling around a bit out there. In the meantime, ChilliwackGiants.com, we have a meat raffle. We have our 50-50 draw, and we have a fundraiser for Easter treats or something in that. What's going on, parents? The raffle? The fundraiser for spring? It was on social media. Okay, come on, guys. How do I know this and you don't? My kid's not even playing, for God's sakes. There he's up. What a warrior. He's a warrior, Cindy.
He'll be back.
There you go. Oh. Okay. He's a tough kid. He got a little hurt there, but he'll come back. All right.
2nd on 5 on Reds' drive and their response to Blues' last drive. So let's see what they got here.
All right. 2nd and 5. The snap, the handoff to the outside. Got to get that blocking. Breaks one tackle. Another. Enough for the first down. Still on his feet. Good fight. The omelet.
Wow.
Look at that. Second, third effort. Gets to about the 37-yard line. We got a flag. What happened? What happened?
So it's a real late flag in the pile. Could be piling on. Could be somebody said something. But I tell you, it doesn't negate what Denver's run was. Because that was 10, 15, 18 yards. And it looks like they're going to tack on.
UR?
Goodness. Yep.
I'm trying to see the UR. I'm watching the replay here.
15 more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unnecessary roughness. Or both are correct. Pardon me. Sorry, Cindy. I was talking. Either way, that's a 15-yard bonus for Red on top of what was just a superb run by number 33, Denver Adam.
Those are the kind of penalties that you definitely don't want to see from Blues defense.
I watched the replay. I didn't see anything, but of course I'm not down there on the field level, right?
Oh, here's Sandow.
To the outside. Look at that. Nice moves, and in the end zone.
Oh, geez, we got a flag in the backfield, though.
Could be a hold.
Yeah, holding offense. That's a 10-yard penalty.
Coming back.
Did you see the afterburners? Sandow was in 6th gear after 4 steps.
Beautiful, running on his tippy toes, just on his balls of his feet, beautifully back straight. Just love seeing it, but yeah, that was definitely probably a hole in the backfield.
I didn't see the hold on the replay.
I didn't see it myself, no, but
I'll remind you, this is the refs' first game this year, too, so they don't always...
doing a great job as far as I can tell. I mean, there's been no bad, blatant calls, right?
No, definitely not. I was a little curious about the jet sweep pass that they ended up calling a fumble.
Yeah, I mean, that, first,
Yeah.
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 But no harm, no foul, right? So 1st and 20 back at the 37-yard line.
Again,
Well-
I'll have to disagree because there was a harm and a foul there. Because if I wouldn't want to get backed up, I'd rather have the incomplete. But
The snap, the handoff. Number 12 in traffic gets hauled down. Good defense there, number 72, blue. Evan Tyson. Did I get it right?
yes, you did.
Tyson.
You did. And I tell you, Brody Boyce Clare there, again, great run. You often, or you start to see now those whip type tackles with
Okay.
jersey. Refs will start calling those as horse collars because it's whipping the neck in a violent fashion away or in an opposite direction that you're running. So,
Okay, even if he grabs right in the numbers?
yeah, we had that called a couple times last season.
Okay.
So you start to see the refs start to call that. It's all about the safety of the kids, right?
Oh, for
So-
sure, definitely. There's a snap, drops back, wants a pass. He's got a receiver to the outside. Bit of coverage, in trouble. Still on his feet. Oh, ball comes loose. Is it going the other way or was he down?
Looks like the initial call is
Fumble recover.
and recovered by
Oh.
the defense.
1st and 10, blue on the 45-yard line.
That's Moose getting first hands on.
That ball just popped right out.
Carstensen popping it out, and then Moose is Johnny on the spot right there.
Well, good defense. They got that ball back. It's just kind of tough on red because they had some momentum. They got that UR, giving there 15 yards, and they got that holding penalty. It's like, oh, just evaporated on. And they had a touchdown too, right? That just sucks. But there's still in this game a lot of football left to play. So about 3 minutes to go in this quarter. Tim, Amy, Ian Parks, ChilliwackGiants.com, our spring Bantam season. Kids are playing great. We got a great game here right now. The two Chilliwack teams, inter-city action, inter-squad, inter-association, interesting. I entertain myself. Number 82 from the backfield. Nice job. I'll give him a good 9 yards on that carry, right up the middle.
9-yard gain before he's brought down.
Yeah, they're giving him. They're only giving him about 7 though. But he put his shoulder pads down and went downhill. So good for him.
Yep.
Knowing that's where a lot of the red defense is, right in the interior there. He does a great job. I mean, anytime you can get into 2nd and 3, as an offensive coordinator, that opens up your playbook.
Oh, I mean, that's a fantastic run. I mean, 7 yards per carry. And you're laughing, right? Here we go from the shotgun. One man back. Slot backs will move in about a second. Here comes the call. There they go. Drops back. Wants a man. Downfield. Oh, off the fingertips. Number 5, Jack Zacharias. Just a little bit too high. He did everything right on that play and just couldn't haul it down. Look at this. What a great throw. Just a tiny bit too tight. And Red came running in there. I thought they may have had a chance on it, but it was just bounced too short. 2 minutes to go, third quarter action. In a cloudy afternoon here on Sunday. So no game next week, right? We got a timeout called.
Well, no home game, but of the next 5 weeks, both of these teams will have 4 games in the next 5 weeks, so
Okay.
they'll have a bye. But of course, they will be traveling to White Rock, traveling to Mission, traveling to
Langley?
as well, right? So,
Yep. I'm glad Mission has a team.
yeah.
Mission runs into a bit of trouble because everyone plays high school, so the fall Bantam midget program that took a bit of a beating. So it's nice that Mission's got a spring team. I like to see that.
They come back every 6-7 years. Really, it's cyclical, depending on who's around for coaches and the executives that are around pushing some of the football initiatives, right? So,
Okay.
they won the provincials like 8 years ago at Junior Bantam.
Oh, God, that was an incredible team.
Yeah.
The funny thing about that was they blew everybody away in the regular season, and they went up against Cloverdale, and they won it like 9-7, like 2 points.
Yeah.
It was Cloverdale played a great game, and yeah, it was just a funny ending to it was just a blowout season, right? But yeah, it was. Dave Hicks was that coach.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a sick team. I remember that team. Holy mackerel! Here comes the snap. In motion, we got a flag on the play. I'm guessing somebody was offside. Hand off the 84-year Tim Bullard, pardon me.
Yeah.
And we'll see how they call it. The flag went right on the snap. So.
Yeah, what I like to see from both programs, especially in game one here, is you've got about 9 or 10 different guys touching the ball so far on both sides.
Yeah.
And it looks like offside defense. So,
okay. 5 yards?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. They really are spreading it out. Everyone's getting their hand on the ball.
Yep.
And that's the most important thing about that aspect is kids feel like they're involved.
Yep.
And then they want to come back. That's the most important thing you can do. The success in football is making sure kids want to come back next season. And spreading out that offense, giving everybody a chance on offense and defense and stuff, that's just huge. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Snap, drops back. He's got some time. Ball is up. Intercepted, number 1. Red gets that ball back. Does he get some blocking? All the way back to the 50-yard line. Nate Kushner.
I tell you.
Just planted his feet, saw that ball coming in, and went the other way.
I tell you, I'm looking down at his mom right now, cheering him on. I remember his very first interception last season against Bateman. And,
Okay.
Is
that his mom right in front of us right there?
It is.
All right.
Yeah, it is. And interestingly, we just asked everybody to provide some huddle clips for us for the year end.
Okay.
And, of course, we got his interception on there. He gets to add this to his repertoire.
Nice.
A great catch in traffic, too.
And he's sort of going the other way, and he had to come across to grab it, and he took it right out of the receiver's hands.
He's working so hard with speed training right now and working in the offseason. He's doing a great job.
Super. Okay, so Red gets the ball back after giving it up on a fumble. Now they can get that off. And look at that play. That was a tipper. Can he get some? Oh, nice. Shoulder. Holy. Well, number 11.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a flag. We got a flag. Was that a Sandow?
It was Sandow.
Noah, row your boat ashore. Picks up 5 yards.
I don't know if that was by design.
What's this when he puts his hands up?
Or if Hackinson just realized the speed at which the snap was coming, the speed at which Sandow was coming, he just had to quickly get it to Sandow. That is a heads-up play if that's not by design.
That was crazy. Get that off. Look at that. They're saying a block in the back. So let's see what our white cap ref says. That looks like, is that holding? Repeat first down.
Of course, I just saw him. It's block in the back.
Block in the back.
This is holding.
Oh, yeah.
Down, and
Okay.
that's block in the back.
So block in the back. Okay, 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down. Deja vu all over again. Of course, we had Red with a great run. Sandow gets into the end zone. Turns out it was a hold or what have you. That came back. Great run here. Block in the back 10 yards. So let's see if they can erase the demons of the last play and get that yardage back.
Well, not only was that a good run by Sandow, but for 5 yards as they snap off the here for 1st and 20.
Oh! Breaks the tackle, still on his feet. He's got to get some momentum going. Look at this, number 33. Steals the ball. It's out live. What is going on out there? Strips the ball. Great run. Number 82 picks it up, and it's going the other way. Charlie Lawson ripped it. I think it was Larson that ripped it clean and then recovered it.
First of all, this run by Adam, just a great job.
Just sick.
I would like to see the quarterback blocking downhill instead of towards his own. But, rip.
82, which was your Charlie Larson. Yeah, and then he recovers it. Just pulls it out. Wow. Ball was bouncing out there. So that's about the end of our third quarter. We'll see how they probably get one more play in before they switch ends. It's just going back and forth.
Right now, that's the play of the game.
Yeah.
To strip that after such a good, solid run and to recover it, it's the play of the game.
Bit of a trend here. Drops back, pass, finds his man. Number 5 breaks a tackle on its feet. He's got some room. He's got some wheels. Nice run. Good tackle to save a touchdown. Probably inside the 20-yard line. I'll mark it on the 18th.
Yeah, he finally connected with Jack Zacharias there.
Jack Zacharias finally gets a catch. He fingertipped it a couple of times.
And then, of course, Denver chases him down here.
The omelet.
It is the end of the third quarter.
Okay, so that marks the end of the third quarter. Going to move ends.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a bit of a trend here. Red gets the ball, makes a big play, gets penalized, and then turns it over. It's happened twice now. It's almost set your watch by it. But it makes for exciting football because you're right. That was the play of the game right there. That was just great.
Well, Blues winning the turnover battle right now. Not only the pick six that is the difference in the game,
Pretty much.
but Moose's fumble recovery, Larson's fumble recovery. When you win the turnover battle, then you're going to win the game. So we still got a quarter left.
Yeah. Oh, lots of football. 12 minutes.
Yep.
Coming into the home stretch. Of course, when you're in the home stretch like this and you're up by 8 points, the clock ticks very, very slowly. And when you're losing, it's going at lightning speed. That's sort of the phenomenon of the clock in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But we got a nice crowd out here today. The weather's not perfect, but all the moms and dads and kids and brothers and sisters are out, so it's great.
Some of the older kids are starting to show up. They got to practice afterwards.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of fun. Greg Fawcett's here, watching some football. Oh, hey, there's Big Mac, Brady McDonald. Drops back, looking for a receiver. He's on his feet. Oh, drops the shoulder.
Made him pay for that tackle.
Nice.
But look
the
at 25.
toughie.
Ridley Maston pop right back up after that. Great job.
Let's look at the replay here. He wanted a receiver, couldn't find anybody. Made a little hay. Outruns one. And just boom. Shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Super duper. 2nd and 6 in the offensive zone. What did your yard line there on the 15 there, Cindy? I can't see. There's fans in the way. In around the 15. Okay, give or take. Here comes Blue. If they can score here, they kind of cement the win. I don't want to call it too early, but hands off to Butler. Big 84.
Bullard.
Bullard, thank you very much.
Good enough for a first down.
Solid kid, gets a first down, gets a first and goal. Sometimes I think it's better to get a first and goal rather than get it into the end zone right away because it eats up more clock time, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, Blue wants that clock to keep going.
Yeah, ultimately you want the W, not the points on the board, right?
Yeah. First and goal on the 5-yard line. Blue pressing. Red defense has stepped up when they've had to. So let's see what they do here.
They're giving a heavy dose of Bullard right now. First and goal, you might see a swing pass or a pass, but I think it's Bullard's turn right now for sure.
The Silver Bullard. That's what I'm going to call him. Drops back. Bullard blocking.
Wide open corner.
Got a man. He hung on to it.
Oh, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Went too deep. Heck.
Two out far left there, out the sideline.
And that sets up third down. I can't see the down mark.
Nope, second and goal.
Second down. Yeah. Second and goal. Right. Pardon me. Great throw. And he just zoned in on it.
Yeah.
No wonder didn't see the end zone. Right, because it's got a smaller end zone because it's
a narrower
9-man. Yes. Okay.
And you know what? Good for number 8 there, Jeremy St. Denis, helping the ref out, calling it right away.
Yeah.
And, that throw was there early. As that play developed, that was a smash concept with an over-under. That play should have been thrown a little bit earlier and then obviously be a touchdown. But, again, that's just the timing that happens in Game 1, Week 1.
Game 1, Week 1. The rest of our lives. Here we go. Second and goal. 5-yard line. Drops back. Wants another pass. Man open. Incomplete. Great effort by the receiver there, Charlie Larson, to get the hand up, but just couldn't haul it in. And look at them helping each other up, patting them on the shoulders. God, I love that. It's my favorite part of football.
So if Blue was truly worried about the W with 9 minutes left, they'd punt it through for a ruse right now to go up by 9.
Okay.
9's 2 scores. But I honestly don't think Blue's that concerned. Their playbook, their play calling right now, they've got this this game in hand. They're passing a heck of a lot more. They're taking a lot more risk.
Yeah. And their defense has been really strong too, right? I mean, the turnovers, they've been, like you said, they've been winning the turnover war. So it's, if they don't score here, it's not that big a gamble because A, they can get the ball back with plenty of football left to play. And of course their defense has been great, and Red's got a full field to go. Here's the silver bullet. In he goes. There's your touchdown. Great sequence of plays by Blue. Ate some time off the clock. And I would probably say all but cemented the win, going up by now 14 points. Oh, we got a man down. Players will take a knee. Tim Amy, Ian Parks, ChilliwackGiants.com. Bantam football here in the spring. It's a lovely spring day of clouds and a bit of drizzle and cold and snow in the mountains. It's great. It's tropical, really, at the end of the day. Oh, I got to sit down. Oh, my back's killing me. I'm going to. Sorry, I didn't realize I was complaining out loud there. Live mic. Could have been a lot worse. Looks like we got our man down. Looks like he's checking out an ankle, so he must have rolled it.
Yeah, it might be their center, Jaden Hebner.
I can't make out the number. What's
if it's 52, it's Jaden Hebner. It's their stud center. So obviously playing on the offensive side of the ball, but he's pretty skilled on both sides. And they're going to have a couple players come out and
give him a hand. Yeah, he's nursing that ankle.
Yeah.
He's not in agony, which is... He just needs a bit of help. Oh, he's putting a little bit of pressure on it. Look at that. What a stud. Fantastic. Great job. Nobody's clapping for him? Gosh.
Oh, yeah. No, lots of people are clapping.
Are they? I only hear one. I can only hear one from my vantage point. There you go. You're the best. When it comes to clapping, I think of you.
All right, so here we are, setting up for the
Jeez,
conversion.
a family show.
Setting
A family
up for the
show,
conversion.
buddy. Thank you. Keep talking, Ian.
And good for them for going for the 1-point conversion in this instance. Again, trying to develop that kicking game. Because you never know when you're going to need that field goal in this range.
Oh, my God. Field goals are just gold.
Yeah.
I love seeing kids going for field goals at this level. It's so awesome.
Good snap.
A little bit of a trouble snap.
And Rain. Wow.
Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Haul down. Almost got there. Wow, he took off.
Jonesy just tracked down Rain, man. I thought Rain was going to get in. And then Jonesy just said, not on my watch. So good for him. Great angle.
Still a 14-point lead. Blue over Red. 9 minutes left to go. I like to see Red get in the end zone and make it a little tighter.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they, not just because it's both Chilliwack teams, but this Red team's got a lot of heart. It's exactly why their coach drafted them for their heart, and so, he wants to make sure that they can get all get lots of playing time, lots of development this spring. So
there you go. Okay, Blue will kick the Red after that score. 26-12, Blue over Red in the inter-Chilliwack battle of Bantam Spring Football. Tim Amy in Parks, ChilliwackGiants.com. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We're having a great afternoon here. It's been a really fun game. Big 55, you got to boot that ball.
So 55 is Big Hill, Eric Hauser.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell you the number of practices that I've been at where he asks, "Hey, coach, can I kick? Hey, coach, can I kick?"
Oh, yeah.
So clearly he wants to be able to kick here. Let's see what he's got.
I love the fact that coaches are letting him do it, right? It's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Not bad. Look at that. That's a good kick. Takes a blue bounce. Feels it clean. Number 21. Oh, ball comes loose. Still loose. And just recovered beautifully. Number 11.
Noah Sandow.
Holy mackerel. Oh, we got another injured player. Someone got something right in the shin. That looks sore.
Yeah, that might be a cleat rake.
Ooh. Just stings. They'll take a knee on that. Talk about the bouncing ball. Wow, that was a great kick by Eric Hauser. You're the one that called him Big Hill, right? Was it Adam?
Back in Adam. We were talking. Of course, Adam Big Hill was a big linebacker for the BC Lions at the time. Actually, came to Chilliwack for an autograph.
Yeah, I remember that. Sure.
And so that was his introduction to football. Big, strong kid. He's strong at the next level as well, and actually played up a level last year. So
okay.
Yeah, he's for being in grade 9 last year, played up with the 11s and 12s occasionally, and he's got a lot of heart, that one.
Yeah, he's solid. He's not tall, but he's solid. Like big, strong legs and big shoulders and big back and.
Yeah, at a young age, his wrists were thicker than mine already.
Holy mackerel!
He is. That's a great word. Is solid.
Oh, our player is still down. Maybe it was more than just a cleat rake, huh? Holy. Oh, that's tough. Oh, gosh, the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know if then I was probably wrong with the cleat rake when I did see Tuddy there.
It's where he was holding it, right? Because he was holding more like in a shin than down by his.
But he got somebody rolled into him without him knowing.
Right.
Is what happened. So, and when that happens, just there's an unexpected destabilization, and so you tend to tweak something there.
Doesn't take much, I'll tell you that much. He's had an absolutely superb game, so I'm going to guess they're going to, just with 8 minutes to go and a 14-point lead, they'll probably let him rest for the rest of the game. No point in rushing him back out there. Our online score has not been updated, 26-12, so we'll get that fixed for you in just a second. This Blue did just get the touchdown. All right. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. Snap. Handoff to the outside. Needs a bit of blocking. Beats one tackler. Pushed to the ground by number 82, and that was 11, Noah Sandow. Some great wheels.
Well, not just the wheels, but it's the finish. And actually, just before that last fumble where Charlie Larson ripped it out of Adam's hands, I was going to say Sandow's 5-yard gain was a win because he took on 2 guys and he hit 2 guys hard. He made them pay for the tackle. So at the end of Noah's runs right now, he's making them pay for the tackle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you see even on this play, in the replay, comes in with the shoulder, head up, like protects himself.
Yep.
Rams the shoulder right into the defender. Just smart play.
Yeah.
All right. Coming out of the scrum. Here we go. Second and about 5. He picked up a good, 5-6 yards on that play? So second and about 4.
Yep.
The snap, the handoff, up the middle. Look at that. And keeps fighting. And that is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, so that's Cade right up the middle there. And so what they're showing is a little bit of a fake jet, and then, or just a lead block there with Strixma blocking. And instead of going outside, cuts it inside that hole and makes guys make tackles. So if you can make them make tackles and hit holes hard, then you're going to be successful in offense.
Gets the first down from the shotgun. Snap. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Can he get past that defender? He does. And 5 yards. Second and 5. Not a bad play. Nothing under center today. Everything's from the shotgun.
Yep.
So Reds offense is ticking along with about 7 minutes to go. Be nice to see them get one more in the end zone.
Absolutely.
Make it
Looks
a
like
little
a bit
closer.
of a mist out there right now, too.
It's raining.
Starting to rain.
Kind of miserable.
So it makes the passing game a little bit more of a challenge, but Red's dialed in right now. They're driving. It's good to see Murph back on the field at linebacker there as well.
Snap, handoff to the outside. Goes up the middle. No, got a piece of him. That ball come out?
Wow. Yeah.
Going the other way. Another strip ball, number 72.
That's
Evan
Moose.
Tyson.
That's Moose's second recovery.
He pulled it out like it was nothing.
Yeah. He's a big, strong kid. Plays on both sides of the ball, and clearly he's hungry for the ball. He's also he's like a hybrid player. He could be tight end as well. So,
Okay.
He's got great hands, and so when we see that, you just know that if the ball's somewhere, he's gonna end up with it.
Braunauer, what's his first name?
Vincent.
Vincent does that all the time. Just rips balls out of the opponent's hands.
Yeah, 42 sacks last season.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's just insane.
pretty phenomenal.
All right, Blues back in charge. Hand off in the backfield. There's the Silver Bullard, pardon me. Silver Bullard. And if I'm Blue, I'm keeping this ball on the ground and keeping that clock ticking. So,
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to start seeing some more jets, some more screens possibly. They went away from the screen game.
yeah.
Because you do want to get these receivers who have been blocking for you all game. You want to pay them a little bit of dues, right? Like, hey, thanks. Here's the ball out in traffic, right? Or out in the green space. It's been a while since we've heard Graff's name.
Yeah.
Look at the cushion that Kushnier's given off of Graff.
Nice snap.
Right now.
Nice recovery by Bullard. Look at that. And he's going to make some chicken salad. Look at the jets on him. Shoves that player out of the way. Still on his feet. That was a great play. That snap could have gone either way, and Bullard just improvises and picks up the first down. Just great.
Yeah, you don't have a drill for that.
No.
You don't have a drill for the high snap, ball going, bouncing off, tailback deciding to take the ball and go behind blockers. There's not a lot of drills for that. You just got to get some game time experience. And I tell you, Tim Bullard's getting some great game time experience today.
He's playing superb. Yeah, he's going to be you're right, he's got a lot of raw talent.
Yeah.
He just has that size and the speed, right? So he just needs to refine it a little bit more. And high snap, keeper to the outside. Looks like they got some blocking. Could be in the end zone. Do they catch him in time? And if he's not in, he's right on the old. Nope.
Wow.
That's a first and goal about the 1.5 a yard line.
So I tell you, with Tuddy being out, they put Murphy at tailback.
Okay.
Murphy's never been a quarterback.
Okay.
Sorry, they put Murphy at quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah.
And looks like Lamar Jackson back there. Like he's just everything's gonna be the Tim Tebow show here. So first and goal from about the 1. He had the edge, but
Well, the only thing hurting Red today are those turnovers. So if you're a coaching staff, you kind of know what to zone in on coming up for the next practice, right?
oh, there's ball security drills. There's definitely. Definitely want to make sure that there you go.
Hand off, number 82, right in the old end zone. Charlie Larson just walked right in there,
Yeah.
and that pretty much puts this game away. So
Yeah.
we've got about 3.5, 4 minutes to go. It's actually been a lot of fun. The score's a bit lopsided, but it's been a lot closer for most of the game so far. So Reds played an excellent game, and it's been exciting. It's been fun. Oh, I got to win my 50-50 draw. When's the number coming up? I'm not going anywhere without my prize.
And looks like they're going to go for 2-point again. Charlie Larson's a great kicker. I'd like to see developing that kicking game.
I would like to see them kick also. Oh, drop snap. Looks like he's wide open on the side there. Oh, geez. They had him.
Yeah,
He needed to make a tackle there.
Kushnier's eyes were down. He's got to drop his hips a little bit and explode forward. Instead, his eyes were down. Murph literally made a move while his eyes are down. Look at this. Eyes are down. And so you also want to get to that outside shoulder to some degree.
Well, that's where you want the shimmy too, right? You
stepping
plant your
through.
feet and you get the shimmy going, so you're moving laterally with the player. But
Punch through that outside shoulder
Yeah.
if you can. Near hip, near shoulder. and hit him right out of bounds. So
32-12, blue over red in this opening salvo of our spring season. Tim Amy in Parks, ChilliwackGiants.com.
looks like timeout red. See if they got a reverse in them.
See what they got in the old
Game 1,
goodie
week 1.
bag.
Game 1, week 1, a little bit of a reverse action.
A little bit of a drizzle out there. Kind of a cold, miserable day, but the kids don't care because they get to play football.
Oh, they're running hard out there. They're running their hearts out.
When the adrenaline kicks in, you don't even notice it. It's after the game ends we start shivering. That's when he's like, "Oh, I go home." Okay, here we go. Whoops. Somebody moved. Ref waving his hands. No, 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 no. Do it again. Here we go. Okay.
Different kicker yet again. Way
No.
offside.
Yeah, he was offside.
You know, that was Charlie Larson that was offside. Interestingly enough, he's their regular kicker, and the kicker can't be offside. So maybe he's just not used to timing it. But see what Red does, see if they want to bring this back, get him to kick from 5 yards further back.
You know, he's up by 20 points right now, so I don't think that offside by Blue's going to hurt them.
But it's the little things that win big games, right?
Yeah.
So when they play one of the other teams later on or in the playoffs, you want to get rid of those. And you know what? You
Yeah.
do them now. You learn from your mistakes now.
Yeah. You going to kick again?
Yeah, at this point, 20 points down, Red needs high risk, high reward. So
Yeah.
if Red could score on a return here, you've just taken 12 seconds off the board instead of have to march, right? So here's your opportunity, some good blocking, get an edge, break a tackle, and it's a close game again.
All right. One more time with feeling. Here we go.
Well, I see they pulled Larson off this time. Okay? All right, you're a kicker.
Okay. That one worked. Okay. On the hop.
Here we go.
Can he get some blocking? Breaks the tackle. No. Hold down at the 45-yard line. Not a bad return. Number 25, Ridley Maston.
Yeah, he got downhill right away, but I tell you, he lost a little bit of speed on contact there, right? You want to see him right about here get faster.
Yeah.
But he kind of slowed down just a little bit, and that's common at this age. You know what? That's what film is for, right?
Yeah.
You talk to these guys and say, hey, when carrying the ball, you could do this a little bit differently. When blocking on the line, you could do this a little bit differently, right? Some of the best players in the NFL, they get coached up every game. So.
Yeah. It never ends, that coaching. From the shotgun. Drops back. Looks like Tuddy's back in the game. Picked! No! Look at that. Blues defense is just crushing them. And that'll bring us probably to about the 3-minute warning.
Yeah. Bit of a floater there to Sandow out in the flats. And it looks like Lincoln Glenn had a great angle and cut in front of that. So,
Lincoln Glenn.
yeah. I tell you, when
Everyone's touching the ball today, boy.
when they get an opportunity to, and they're told, like in a cover 3 defense like that, okay, you've got the flats, you got to fly out to those flats.
Yeah.
And both teams coached really, really well, on both sides of the ball. So they're doing all the little things right for sure.
All right, 1st and 10 red on the 40 or blue, pardon me, on the 40-yard line after an interception. Cindy's having fun.
All right.
All right, to the outside. There's your boy Larson. Whoa, stiff arm city, but nobody was fooled by that one. Tyson Jones did not flinch. Had his hand right on his face, on the top of his helmet. Just grabbed that jersey and hauled him down. Great tackle.
Good for Jonesy. Charlie is one of the better athletes to play at this level right now. And you got him coming at you. Jonesy didn't flinch. He's got that edge. No one's getting outside of him on that.
Okie dokie.
How about Murphy as the backup quarterback here? Just doing a great job.
Hanging on to it, runs up the middle. He's got to keep that ball on the ground up the middle and run the clock down. Number 8 comes in, tries to strip the ball after he's down.
Ball there.
All right.
Third down now for Blue.
Third down Blue. They're taking some chances. They've got that massive cushion, right? So they can put in a Logan Murphy at quarterback and keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock ticking.
Let's see if Murphy throws this. Hey, he's an athlete.
Why not?
I know he's not a quarterback.
I mean, why not, right?
By nature, but I tell you, he's one of the best athletes out there.
Oop, drops back, keeps it himself, fakes the handoff to the outside, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle on his feet. Whoa! Did he get the first down?
Looks like it.
Super close.
Oh.
No, just shy.
With that carry.
The ref is right there, and she's just shy. Great effort, though. They've had such a great game.
Is he on top of the blue there? Does he get to the blue?
Just on the inside.
Yeah.
Great eyes on by the ref there.
And I'll tell you, that's Murphy, and they just showed the replay here just a little bit ago.
$74. That is
Murphy
Oh.
had an injury, and he's come back from that injury.
2324. Again, that's 662.
No, I didn't win the
Do
50-50.
you have a winner out there? That's 50.
I'll tell you who isn't winning. Me. That's who. That's who didn't win the 50-50. All right, keeper.
Okay.
Wants a first down. Keep moving. Nice. Drops the shoulder. Look at that.
Battle out there, that's number 8. Here is it.
Slow down a little bit, anticipating contact, but still gets that first down.
By Red there.
Buck 35 to go so far. 32-12. Blue over red. Game's not over. Kids are still out there fighting, and that's what I like to see. You're down by 20 points, or you're still playing with everything you've got, right? So,
If you
oh, we got a winner right here. We got
have
our
your winnings at the concession. Both 50-50 and meat draw. Take your tickets, your winning tickets down to the concession.
There's the snap. There's the handoff.
Oh, great block by Handy.
Oh, breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. We got a flag, and didn't see the infraction, so I don't know who's going against. I'm going to say a hold, maybe, or legal block.
Yeah, yeah.
I answered the face.
So I tell you, they've missed about 6 of those so far today, and they finally decided to call one.
There's a minute 20 to go in the game.
And I was going to say it earlier, but it's the application of the rules that's subjective, obviously.
Yeah.
But when you keep on talking about the straight arms to the face mask, you're not allowed to extend.
Right.
And if your hand does end up in their face mask area, you're supposed to take it off as quickly as possible. So they're attacking 15 back
Oof.
against them right now.
Oof.
I've seen more egregious ones this game.
Yeah.
But this is the ref's first game of the year, too.
Yep.
And maybe they just realized or remembered that that's a rule. So,
Where was the ball? They gave him 15 yards. It was on the 50-yard line?
no, it was. It
it-
was at the point of the infraction.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, so he gets 5 yards on the gain. The infraction occurred 15 yards back.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Thank you. Okay, Red. The chips are down. Let's show your moxie. Jeremy Saint-Denis at quarterback.
Oh, double tight.
Snap. There's the handoff. Needs some blocking. Doesn't get it. Big blue machine in the backfield. Just smothered him. Buck 16 thereabouts. Pardon me. And I'm back. Pardon me, folks. My coughing fit there. 2nd and 20. Red.
I tell you, this blue team is going to be something to reckon with when you add Jenner and Dury to this team. It's going to be tough to beat them for sure.
Snap, a little low. Hangs onto it. Goes the pass. Stripped. Is she
Whether-
going the other way?
And that ball stripped out from the quarterback.
Just under a minute, and then I'll call the game.
Yeah, that's the game.
That's the game. Well, 32-12. It was actually a pretty close game until the end there. Very well hard fought. Lots of turnovers. Lots of passing. Some great tackles. Really fun. You have fun, Ian?
Absolutely. I enjoy watching it, watching the kids have a lot of fun and learn lots out there. So.
Well, thank you very much for coming in and filling in today. Matt Macri will hopefully be back in 2 weeks' time on our next home game. In the meantime, Tim Amy, Ian Parks, ChilliwackGiants.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you in 2 weeks.
Very good.